Lizzie and Darcy's relationship is made up of a series of brief encounters. It's notable that they really don't spend very much time together over the course of the story, either in the book or in the play. The most famous of these encounters is probably the dance at the Netherfield ball, when they are thrust together into the social structure that's dictated by the dance itself. So the structure of the dance forces them to be together. But rather than whispering sweet nothings, we find them sparring with each other, verbally and intellectually.
It is your turn to say something now, Mr. Darcy. I remarked upon the dance, and you ought to make some kind of comment on the size of the room or the number of couples.
Do you have rules, then, for conversation while dancing?
Only that it would look odd to be entirely silent for half an hour together. For the advantage of some, conversation ought to be arranged so that they might have the comfort of saying as little as possible.
Hi, I'm Kate Cook. I'm playing Elizabeth Bennet.
And I'm Lauren Dunn. I'm playing Darcy, Fitzwilliam Darcy.
We were talking earlier about the sort of social dance training that would have happened. So at this point, Lizzie and Darcy would be very comfortable dancing, and there was a certain expectation that you would converse with your partner. There were sections of the dance that we don't have on the stage, of course, where partners were somewhat idle, allowing for other dancers to sort of proceed down the line. And there would be a lot of room for conversation. And I think dances lasted like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So anyway, there would be all this muscle memory. The dances would be quite easy. We obviously haven't had quite that same dance
people
training.
weren't improvising, right? The
Yeah.
dances were not improvised. They were
They were
trained
set.
to do these dances, and they did them over and over again. So, you know, you have people who are, we're trying to get to that point with the dance right now, with the dance that we're not familiar with.
Yeah.
It is a very significant moment in their relationship. We see them meet at the Meryton Assembly Ball, but it's a very brief encounter. It doesn't happen over a long period of time. And then we see them again in some little social situations, but this ball is the first opportunity where they have a real conversation. Something other than just passing comments to one another. So we need to plant the seeds for a relationship in this scene that's going to sprout and grow and become something richer and more complex as we head into Act 2 and Lizzie realizes that Darcy isn't quite so bad as she thought he was initially.
Yeah, and I think Blake's staging really guides the eye well. So you understand moment to moment. There can be a lot happening on stage, but you understand where the primary story is being told at any given moment really well. And so the writers set that up, and Blake's staging it in such a way that I think audience members will love what's going on.
Yeah, what's more satisfying than seeing two people you like who need a little bit of work getting together in the end, you know, kind of arriving at that.
That is easy to love.
For fans of the novel or people who are Janeites and have seen every film version of this, the fun here is to come out and see our actors take on these roles in a slightly different way. I think that the characters in this story have transcended any single performance. So come see our actors find something entirely new in these characters that you know so well.
Such superior dancing, my dear sir, is not often seen. I must hope to have this pleasure often repeated.